Welcome everyone, it's Evelyn. I have a twin flame read for you. Let's all take a deep breath. Sending you all out lots of love and blessings. So, let's see here. So this read I did last night. I cut the SIRIAN Starseed deck at 6:40 p.m. 6 is the Lovers, 40 is the Page of Cups. And then at 6:46 I got F orbs. So F has to do with phi and expansion. And orbs is the blind man, the orphan. So expand the energy of thoughts and words, but also the blind man so they can see, and the orphan so that they don't feel alone. I finished clarifying at 7:04, which is 7 of the Chariot and 4 of the Emperor. And the major arcana were Luna, which is the moon, Hanging Man, Ascension, which is the world. Before the read, the Tower came up, and after the read, the Shadow, or the Devil, came up. I had 2 wands, 2 swords, 3 cups, and 1 pentacle. The only court cards in the read, the only one was the Queen of Swords. Before the read, the Knight of Swords came up, and after the read, the Page of Cups came up. We had triple sixes and triple eights in this read, very significant. And 8 has to do with strength, inner and outer strength, big business, sports, but also manifesting the higher level of dreams. And then 6s are all about love, family, and community. So we have the triple sixes, triple eights, and double 9s, which has to do with compassion, endings, universal selflessness. And the only other number that came up was 7, just 1 though. So 6, 7, 8, 9, just in time. And in a lesser sense, 16 also came up, the Tower. And then 68, which is the Page of Pentacles, and 89, the reflection of the human body temperature, which is, for me, is the phi energy of either heating up or cooling down too low, like not being at body temperature. So the code line here was all about patience and love partnership. The code line added up to 82 from 68, and then 6 and 8. So again, 68 was very significant here because it was looking like 68, which is 2 Page of Pentacles, the student, and 82, which is the reflection of 28, the twin flames, the choice of path. So the reflection of that, perhaps not having a choice of path, or having chosen and not implementing that path. So regarding patience and love partnership, the message was very cool here because I'd done most of this read, and then I did Jen McCarty's meditation yesterday. She's a cosmic gypsy, for those of you not familiar with her. So I did the meditation with the group, but I didn't do it when she did it because I was at a birthday party for my nephew's son yesterday, so I couldn't do it at the scheduled time that she was doing it. So I did it when I got home later. And it wasn't until I was almost finished this read. So I did this read when I got home from the party, and then I did Jen's meditation. So before her meditation, I had this code line, and the code line was all about the Christ lovers dance, and Han came up, H-A-N, as well as the 6 sages of orbs. Okay, so that's like a Queen of Swords, but it's the SIRIAN Starseed deck, so they're orbs instead of swords. But the code line was coming up 6 sages of orbs and Han, which can represent like the leader, the emperor. And then the sap, or the vital essence of life, comes up with the energetic exchange. And then the number 4 of the emperor, but also watering or eating. So nutrition, eating a meal and being human, being patient in a love partnership. So what I didn't know at the time that I was writing this was in her meditation, she was doing Uluru, and she brought in 6 grandmother type energies of the Aborigines. And here I had the 6 sage of orbs. So it was very significant to my read, along with Han, which was representing Uluru. So not only did that come up, but she mentioned purple rain in the meditation, and I had written purple rain literally 10 minutes before I did her video in this read. So you'll hear purple rain when it comes up in my read. So the code line being all about patience and love partnership, the Christ lovers dance, an aha Christ moment of Han, which can be Han Solo, but it also can be a caravan, a place. The Han comes up as, it reminds me of the Happiness Hotel from the Muppet movie, the roadside shelter or the place where travelers and animals can go, an inn like to eat, the Fleabag Hotel, the messy place with no control over who comes or goes. And Han can also mean to have, own, or possess, or to be or exist. And also ginger comes up here, as well as the ear, the arm, the hand, the wing, the branch, and the foreleg. So the Christ, Page of Pentacles, and this always reminds me of Kung Fu, walking the earth in his bare feet. The Christ, Page of Pentacles student, an aha moment of being that they are, they possess or possesses happiness. It's saying like Jesus walking the earth as the student can find happiness wherever they go, right? The happiness in the hotel, with ginger, an ear, an arm, a hand, a wing, a foreleg or a branch, a place to eat, Motel 6, Sophia 9, wherever he is she ever where he is. Lovers wise of thoughts and words, the blind man, orphan, his vital essence, the sap, the energetic exchange back and forth, to be human, to flow on the river, to house, to eat, to bite, sting, and use your mouth, your lip, the edge, the snow, and perhaps a tagline, to survive, stability, and have some kind of structure in life, to live as a student of life in wonder and inspiration, like Han and Princess Leia, perhaps with twin son and daughter, the sap for arrows of love, where student of life meets student of love, and neither eat. So patience, and then love partnership came up, but the PA was covered, which can represent Pennsylvania, but it also can represent the father and many other things that PA comes up as. It comes up as the father, the dad, the grandfather, the number 4, which is the emperor, and stability. The liver without, it means a kiss. PA means a kiss. It means bread to dye, like a color dye. It means head. The number 10, which is the wheel of fortune, means to finish or end. Through, during, by, over, under, into, water, by, like goodbye, and then to give, and then leg, foot, and cousin as well. So all of these things are meanings for Pa. So it's coming up patience and love, PA, partnership. So the love kiss or color, like color my world. The love kiss or color to give partnership. So make it more arts and entertainment, which always comes up for the twins, expressing your creative side. So we started here with the moon, with Luna upright, and the underlying energies here, over here, and the clarified mini cards on top. And the 4 cards down from that were, from the 4th one up, is the 9 of Pentacles reversed, the Tower upright, the Knight of Swords reversed, and the Ace of Swords reversed. So perhaps a sudden need to beeline out of there, or powerless suddenly, with verbal abuse and lies, or need for clarity, or perhaps just a split. The nighttime after powerlessness, dependency, or financial drain, a sudden event or epiphany where the Knight of Swords reversed suddenly splits. Perhaps illumination of the Hermit at night, being dead tired in the downturn and reaping rewards. The King of Wands reversed in disconnect or at a distance, or not seeing eye to eye, or not face to face with juggler, performer, or daily duties or routines. The King of Wands reversed over the Hermit, tired and at a distance, and tired of the slowdown and daydreaming about performing or getting back to work. Verbally abusive perhaps, Knight of Swords reversed and King of Swords reversed. At work or completely silent, holding their tongues. Awakening from slumber or back from break. To disconnect, failure to launch and find emotional fulfillment at 808, which is the divine masculine and feminine, both balanced within their masculine and feminine, dancing side by side. So at 808, no partnership, no success or ending an emotional cycle, or at a distance under the radar with emotional happiness. Leg may be caught in the stirrup. This isn't the way it was supposed to be, the way we were. Can't see eye to eye, no success and neediness to pretend all is well, that they have it all. The Page of Swords reversed and the King of Swords reversed now, where we had the Knight with the King before, both reversed. Now we have the Page with the King, both reversed, of the swords. Me and mini-me, spies, lies, sneaky little shits, behind the Queen of Pentacles upright, recovering from exile, illness, or injury, or perhaps destitution, whether that's financial or spiritual, emotional, whatever it is, in order to manifest big time. Placing a mess, or perhaps the place is a mess, but all is well, recovering at the Happiness Hotel. Or the Page of Swords reversed and the King of Swords reversed, peeking in on the Queen of Pentacles and the Magician recovering after the Knight of Swords reversed and the King of Swords reversed, peeked in on how work is going after the break is over, at a distance and under the radar, perhaps being sneaky here. Post-war of the sexes, casual flirting and or casual sex. The Knight of Cups offers love by getting them drunk at dinner in order to have sex, but it doesn't work out that way this time. No more showing off feminine wiles to draw them in to get you drunk after fighting just to make up at dinner, but no sex afterwards. It doesn't work anymore. Or doing that with your twin, barking up the wrong tree. Karmic games of hurting each other, only getting turned on by pain, is no longer acceptable in Purple Rain at 825, which is Strength and the Knight of Wands. Now those who love each other listen to each other and part to heal. Lovemaking is a reward for good behavior, not bad, at 827, which is Strength and the Ace of Wands. Spirituality comes up number 77, the Sovereign, and beneath that was environment, the green environment of 44, the grounding, mastering, and integrating of especially the receiving of love. Judgment, decision, announcement, or wake-up call and or rebirth. Sharing magic when things are slow. Dumping multiple loads or emotional attachments to no peace at home or no peaceful place to go. Or needing to purge here and there. Unwind after a hectic day and finally home, sweet home. Frog in the throat or waterlogged, or missing synchronicities today because you were at a celebration or a party or a social gathering. Happy to be home and or hang out with family. Aquarius upright, Libra reversed, Gemini upright, Virgo upright here. Home at night, emotionally fulfilling, or party that was emotionally fulfilling, but glad that it's over, manifesting lack of peace and spirituality to see and appreciate the peace after the chaos. At 834, which is Strength, and the Eight of Wands, the expression of feelings and desires, and the arrows of love. The recent past is the Hanging Man, perhaps a Capricorn or Pisces, awake to a lie or in a split, with the Page of Cups, twins or kids, the Six of Cups upright, with the Queen of Wands reversed and the Empress reversed, with ego between them, or taming the beast, or both with Leo in their chart at 949, which is the Hermit, and the Get Your Wish card, the Nine of Cups. Yeah. So the Empress reversed, perhaps lying in a split, divided, or need for clarity, with Hermit not sharing, with the High Priestess upright and the Fool upright, who's free to leap. We had Aries upright, Capricorn reversed, Pisces upright, Virgo upright, Leo upright, and Taurus reversed here. The Fool is upright, wide awake, And then a motorcycle passed by. Really, there's someone who lives in my neighborhood, either in a small car or motorcycle, who just really revs the crap out of her engine as they go up this street. And they've been doing a lot lately. But that happened right at this moment. The fool upright, wide awake to the lie of the child, the message of love between twins, and the Queen of Wands reversed, not sharing, with the hermit shedding light and taming the beast of the Empress's divide, or kids who have lied, with the hermit Leo or Virgo ego between the Queen of Wands reversed and the Empress reversed, or the kids with the Queen of Wands reversed and her mother, who's also reversed, at 958, which is the hermit and the Four of Swords, that 5D connection. So the divine feminine not willing to put up with karmic drama and split. The high priestess free to go back, and especially if a divine masculine is still manipulating or controlled by a family member and is still allowing it. It's like the divine feminine's out of here. The foundation is the Six of Cups, Cancer, or at night. 2, loving each other, offering time, money, and effort, perhaps a payoff or a loan or a new life to the Queen of Swords reversed under the radar, or kids or twins trying to make up for the underhandedness of the false moonlight, or death or loss of a mother due to cancer and trying to make up for that to the kids. The central energy, or at the heart of the matter, is the Six of Wands reversed, feeling a failure, perhaps needy, wanting admirers, or shady, doing things under the radar to get attention from the Queen of Swords reversed, perhaps deeply hurt, or who has gone silent or is verbally abusive. The Ten of Cups, happy family ending, or sham fam, right, not actually real, of the Empress reversed and the Emperor upright. The Page of Pentacles, opportunity or student and a chance to learn, or an intern to understand work issues with finances, or time to update your workspace with separation and heartbreak or disappointing profits this quarter. Frustrated Emperor with child or intern with a new project or opportunity, perhaps wasn't what they thought it would be, unable to get a rise in profits, or perhaps a third party. The challenge here being the Queen of Swords reversed, greatly hurt, disappointed, silent, or abusive, and the Queen of Swords reversed not talking to the King of Pentacles upright, perhaps third party, Cancer, or the King of Pentacles connected to great frustration through Cancer, the Chariot, or in a bold move and or ascension. No peace and detoxing chaos with lover in a losing battle, but now the worst is over. Detoxing and shadow work post-war PTSD with the King of Wands reversed stuck in their head. There ain't no sunshine when she's gone. The Emperor in control of third party, social distancing, or bad influences or groups, with the Queen of Wands reversed, justice, divorce, and or Libra upright, not telling their feelings, taking the high road to surrender, powerlessness, and or dependent or dependency, or give up and powerless to financial drains at 1018, which is the Wheel of Fortune and the Moon. And by the way, Jen's meditation was all about transmuting the moon into positive light as opposed to the false light. So I turn the page and it's 1019. 10 is the Wheel of Fortune, 19 is the Sun. So now in the crowning position for the twins is the Nine of Cups upright, self-satisfaction and getting your wish. The High Priestess drained and or sick and or depressed or losing hope, but leading the way out of the battle at home. And the High Priestess can be a Pisces as well. Can be Virgo too. Clearly awake, or clarity that comes out of the chaos. Pisces upright, Leo reversed, Aquarius reversed, Capricorn reversed. Enlightened and doing shadow work. Happy alone, no big love at work between the Queen of Cups reversed and the King of Wands reversed. He post-war and drained, and the Queen of Cups reversed, working to align with the Tower, the 5D Tower. The crown blown cover, top, or mind. Sudden event or epiphany with the Knight of Pentacles reversed, Hermit still and missing their flame, overexposed, purging, and the Page of Cups, message of love, unable to find the words to tell the Emperor they're choosing a new path away from the Queen of Wands reversed, Aquarius, or someone who is depressed and or arrogant. The Knight of Swords reversed, no longer in charge of what the kids see in a divorce or per a judge or in a romantic tie, and surrendering, dumping multiple loads and or emotional attachments with the King of Cups, justice, Libra, and or divorce, dumped in the dumps, purging or overwhelmed, or pushed the divine feminine to the emotional limits of an imbalanced relationship. Soon as the Seven of Pentacles, reaping rewards, the divine feminine's heart frustrated and using that frustration to fend off others in a bold move to go forward. Surrendering at present at home, like a prison, surrender of the divine feminine's heart in the E-Tower, in a losing battle of standing up for themselves when something or someone is not aroused or doesn't think the situation's funny. The twin flames are seeing themselves as the Eight of Cups reversed, in uncomfortable situation, energies or emotions, of indecision, choking on words, or needing to swallow their pride, or poor judgment with the Knight of Wands rushing in all passionate, and the Knight of Swords reversed, losing money and or dealing with dysfunctional family, or this is not their dream. Losing patience with fallen angel, unable to heal self while in others' negative energies, or Sagittarius reverse, uncomfortable in the 5D connection or with somebody else taking a break. Sagittarius reversed and Aquarius reversed both here. Very soon, deception and children all come up for the twins right here. The children are affecting your love life and romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. Around the twin flames, or how they're seen, is the upside down world, or needing closure, or the cycle is almost done, but working too hard, carrying a big load, holding up the hostage or hostile to be the Knight of Cups upright and offer love, or offering love to the world and not to the one you're with, the dependent, the powerless, or financial drain. The challenge or the block here for both of the twins at 1039, which is the Wheel and the Knight of Cups, the block is the Eight of Wands reversed, holding back true feelings and desires about a divorce or breaking contract and or spirituality, perhaps anti-establishment, frustrations and arguments. And Taurus reversed and Aries reversed both here. Perhaps Pisces too. Patience comes up and love partnership, but even more so for the twins here is self-love. The Queen of Wands reversed and the Page of Wands reversed, not showing self-love here, either tired, sick, or having a fit here, imprisoned by their own fears and anxiety, happy to be in a prison and let go of what little they have left, arguing defensive and giving up dependent, financial drains and or powerlessness. When satisfied with self, you don't need a lot of stuff. The Page of Cups is upright with heart open wide, post-war of not sharing, debt and post-war looting, or stealing or running from the Queen of Wands reversed and the Page of Wands reversed, they're running away from them so they can lick their wounds by themselves, dealing with PTSD, would rather stay the victim or take sides, us against them. The Page of Cups is open-hearted, but the Page of Wands reversed and the Queen of Wands reversed are not here. The Page of Swords reversed is a negative self-talk at minimum, or lying or spying or spreading rumors, or just mean and immature when detoxing and there's no peaceful place to go, but then feeling trapped enough to free themselves at 1050, which is the Wheel of Fortune and the 10 of Cups. To be free with an open heart. The Queen of Cups reversed and the World reversed, or Pisces, that could be a Pisces or Scorpio, or 5D world, explosive, eruptions, epiphanies, or family dysfunctions and recovering from exile, injuries, illnesses, or destitution in a divorce and or spiritual destitution at the workplace, or with a Taurus reversed. The Moon, Night, Cancer, partial illumination of the Six of Cups, discomfort together, despite loving each other deeply, when not ascending and awakening, being needy or doing things under the radar, and challenged by disappointment and grieving, the divine feminine's heart, reaping rewards of no energetic exchange, and happy by themselves when other is imprisoned or in fear. So when one is in fear, the other one's happy to be by themselves. The Page of Cups, message of love, and the Page of Swords reversed, needing shadow work, stuck in their head, without peace and longing to be free. Dependency, powerlessness, financial drain, or Knight of Swords reversed, suddenly freaks out and splits at night, or freaks out at Cancer, awoke at night at home, or awakened to the union, or a need for stability with the Six of Cups children or twins not leading the way, needing to be alone and to get their way, challenged by the Queen of Swords reversed, not talking, or greatly disappointed or lashing out, and uncomfortable energies of daydreaming, or seen as doing nothing, with the world in disarray or the cycle needing closure, with negative exchange, and feeling imprisoned with fear and anxieties, getting the best of them at 11:01, which is Justice and the Magician. The Page of Cups upright, the Page of Swords reversed, which can just be kids, but also can be detoxing, worth, and lack of peace of the inner children of the twins. At 11:30, which is Justice and the Four of Wands, the union energy as well. And I watched the movie Stranger Than Fiction last night. And when I stopped it to check the title, it was at 1 hour, 14 minutes, and 14 seconds. So 1:14:14. The Magician and the Two Angels of the Higher Love. This is when the reading was done. So I'm going to pull you an energy card. But I did want to bring up Penny too, because as I was watching the movie, the assistant's name was Penny. But I also got in the mail Penny, which has to do with the new insurance selection system, is called Penny. So something about the name Penny that's significant here. So let's go ahead and pull an energy deck card. Oh, I wanted to bring up too last night about my situation that I had. I couldn't go to sleep last night. I didn't get to sleep till like 5 a.m., so I slept really late this morning. But when I was trying to get to sleep last night, I put my hand on my crystals. I have a little plate with some crystals on it on my bedside table. And I was so tired and I just wanted to go to sleep, but I wasn't going to sleep. So I put my hand on the crystals and a message came up. And I don't need to bring that message up. That was specific to me. But then I put the plate on my bed and just left my left hand on the stones to see if anything would come up from it. And I don't usually get I don't hear words specifically or voices. I have claircognizance very strong and clairsentience very strong and clairvoyance. But I don't necessarily hear voices. But these were very clear voices. So I heard one message from a female voice. And then I think this was a male voice. But I heard Pldic very clearly. And I'm like, what the heck? And it definitely sounded like Chinese. So I got up to look it up to see how it translated on Google. And the way it was translating were these ways. It was Pldic. And when I first put it in, it wasn't coming up Chinese. It was correcting it to Pldic. And that was coming up as broken you. And then Pldic was full of us. But then I was getting Pldic, the first translation came up, and these are all Chinese. Plead, I see you. And then Plnin, without the dick in the middle, the Plnin means ran away you. But then Pldic, so the ones that were literally Pldic were plead, I see you. And then Pldic came up as Ping Lang is in you. And that's a very honorable thing. That has to do with Taoism. It's the location where the famous mountains are there. So you can look that up if you'd like. But that was a very significant message. But then Pldic, Pledic as one word, and then NIN came up, means photographed the bottom of you. And here I am just telling you guys about a bad experience I had in my massage the day before yesterday, or whatever day it was, a couple days ago. So yeah, that was kind of weird, the verbal messages I'm getting in. So again, Pldic. So if any of you have some kind of relationship to that term, please let me know. But Ping Liang is very significantly coming up here. It said Ping Liang is in you was the translation of Pldic. Very cool. Oh, and then because I put that in the system, the Ping Liang, a Chinese medicine center came up in Washington, and it's literally in the town my brother and my sister-in-law just moved to in Washington State. It's the same exact town, because I keep forgetting what the name of their town is because they just moved there. And this woman, this acupuncturist, her name is Ping Liang. And actually my sister-in-law had already been in touch with that because she's an acupuncturist as well. So it's just a lot of cool things that were coming up in relations to that. All right, so let's pull an energy deck card. So for everybody watching, for the best and highest good of all is concerned, what do we need to know? What do we need to learn? And let's clear all negative energies from all chakra layers, all auric layers, first layers and beyond, all multidimensional bodies across all dimensions of time, space, matter, and realities for the highest good of all is concerned. And fill that empty space with only beautiful divine love and diamond crystalline light. And so it is. All right, so what is our takeaway from this reading, please? What is our message? All right, we got a couple cards that came out here. Action and journey. 17 is the action card, like action. And we have the polarities here merging together on the journey across the bridge. Again, like Steve and Miranda meeting on the Brooklyn Bridge. The Rainbow Bridge, number 2, is the High Priestess, and 17, the stars, being the stars that you are. The bottom of the deck is strategy, so 21 is the world, is completion, and perhaps journaling. We have a compass here. There's a key up here as well. So putting all the pieces together and perhaps journaling about it, making a strategy on what your next step is going to be. So besides 17, the star, which is healing and shining your light and having your dreams come true as you bring the polarities together in the merge, the 0 point, in crossing the rainbow bridge and making it to the other side, but enjoying the view as you go, appreciating the colors along the way. All right, these two cards also wanted to be seen. 47 and 16, this is the thinking woman, and patience. So again, neither one of these women are smiling. This is that Statue of Liberty that feels like their liberties have been taken away from them. The 16 of the Tower, and of course that will reference the Twin Towers and the Statue of Liberty, and the unhappiness, the time perhaps that was stolen from you, or you feel like it was taken away from you, that you feel like you're just fading away to nothingness. But this is also maybe finding different avenues to pursue in your spare time, as we have the butterfly leading the way for her, okay? So this may be a time for your intellectual pursuits, or perhaps to just open a book and see what that page says, when, just a random page. 47 is the 7 of Cups, and that has to do with having lots of different choices and opportunities. Also has to do with seeing your synchronicities and listening to your messages and what do they mean to you? Where are they taking you and guiding you? Where is the butterfly leading her? The thinking woman. So make sure also not to stay in your head and to connect your heart, because otherwise you're going to get too much in your head, going into fears and anxieties, okay, about the liberties you feel have been taken away from yourself, perhaps in a sudden event, okay? So to remember to be in gratitude as well, because here's the journey, and that it's time to take action. I'll cross that bridge when I come to it, is what I'm getting right now. So 17 of the stars, and then the 2 of the High Priestess, the secret, the being in your knowing, using your psychic abilities, perhaps discovering new psychic abilities that are coming in your downloads, and perhaps learning how to use them, and not going into a negative place when you feel like you're running out of time, or you feel like you had all these achievements, but what are they worth now? There's definitely disappointment here in their eyes. Just try to see another perspective here. What can you do that's positive for you in the meantime if you're not able to do something that you want to do? And these are all, there's a lot of feminine energy here. Besides the action of the polarities, the black and the white horses, that's very much both the masculine and the feminine. But it looks like the white horse is running up ahead, and the dark horse is being patient, allowing the white horse to spread their wings and fly, to show off a bit. The dark horse allowing the white horse to shine and perhaps go up ahead a little bit. Have a little bit of freedom for a minute and being patient with them. Okay, guys. So I hope that was helpful for you. Make sure that you drink your water as usual. Get your rest. Like I said, my daughter did get COVID. She's doing okay. She's not feeling good. She's got a fever and a headache, but she's doing okay. She's resting. And so just make sure you guys take care of yourselves. Rest, get water, keep your immune system strong. Take lots of vitamin C. You can't overdose on vitamin C because you'll just pee out whatever you don't use. unless you're not allowed to take vitamin C for whatever reason, but that's not a real common thing. But yeah, make sure you drink plenty of fluids, vitamin C, get your rest, and your joy in your nature, because that's keeping your immune system strong by being positive, keeping that higher vibration. So rise and be loved, you guys. I will be talking to you soon. And I'm going to start doing my astrological reads probably in a day or so. Rise and be loved, guys.